to check on my accommodations? Not to worry. Time of my life. Best cage I've ever been in. Plush. If you're here to gloat, though, you'll have to get in line behind the big blue dragon of my former protege. Trust is in short supply at the moment. I get it. Believe me, I don't trust any of you either. On the other hand, if anyone's trust has been abused, it's mine. Did I lie? Did I ever break my word? I told everyone exactly what I wanted and what I would do to get it. That kind of candor is rare these days. And what thanks do I get? Jormag screws me over, disfigures me, hands the reins to my blazing apprentice. So you can wipe that self-superior look off your face. I'm the aggrieved party here. You don't get to judge me. I should have seen it coming. Kid turned out to be more ambitious than I realized. He learned from the best. And you people pushed him. His warband, Cinder. That was your big mistake. You made it personal. Or smarter did. To Ryland, distinction without a difference. I don't know. You asked me before this, I would have said, no chance. No one mind controls Bangar Ruinbringer. But the way it played out, was there an inflection point, a specific moment when... If there was, I didn't know. I never felt for 1 second like my mind wasn't my own, but... I heard the whispers. Maybe that's all it takes. Funny thing, anybody mentioned whispers to Ryland? He genuinely seemed to have no idea what they were on about. He might have been the one person Jormag didn't whisper to. Yet Jormag chooses him. I think about that a lot. Jormag doesn't make you do anything. It doesn't have to. All it has to do is persuade you to want what it wants. And if you want it already, so much the better. No need for whispers. At this point, I think that's as much insight into Ryland's steel catcher as you're ever gonna get.
How could you let this happen?
Be more specific.
You know what I mean. How could you let Ryland do this?
Let Ryland. You were there, you heard it all. This was not the plan.
The plan. So brilliant. You never even noticed my son was plotting against you?
Got me there. I don't have an answer. Maybe I'm losing a step. Maybe I was too focused on creating a future for the Char.
You mean a future for yourself?
Or maybe I was so busy seeing the stone glow in him, I forgot about the brimstone.
The hell is that supposed to
I mean, you've clearly forgotten yourself. Char don't have sons. Rytlock, Crecia knows that. Everyone knows that. Everyone but you. You should have stayed gone.
I shouldn't have stayed gone. I should have come back. A long time ago.
You think that would have changed anything?
Couldn't have hurt.
You've been fraternizing with other races too long, Brimstone. We're Char. We don't do regret. We make choices and we own them. Good or bad. We win, we take the glory. We lose, we take the shame. What we don't do is sit around agonizing for years about it. You've forgotten what it means to be Char.
Maybe. Maybe you're right.
I would like to speak with Jormag.
I don't take orders from you.
I'm afraid it's no longer your choice.
The hell... Aurene, the dragon
of prisms, lovely as an ice crystal. It is nice to finally speak with you.
Jormag, the dragon of ice and persuasion. You worked so hard to get them to wake you. Why? What is it you want?
What I've always wanted, to be free and preserve Tyria.
You whisper to vulnerable minds, turn allies against each other. This one, your voice, you've practically made a slave.
Nothing was done that he did not invite upon himself. These weeks have shown you, I am not the enemy of your mortals. I value this world, Aurene. Perhaps we two are more alike than you think.
I'm the youngest Elder Dragon, but I wasn't born yesterday.
Your fear and focus are misplaced. I am not driven to madness and mindless rampage, like your grandfather. I've hit a nerve. Apologies. We can continue this conversation another time.
Wait!
I will kill that bastard.
I very much doubt that. Jormag, will you speak with us again?
Don't do this. Mortals. Such curious creatures.
Changed since the last time I was fully awake. Yet their lives are still so ephemeral, pitiable.
You look down on them. That's a flaw.
Oh, there are some exceptions. I can see why you've bound yourself to your commander.
Not bound. Chosen and reciprocated.
Yes. Yes. Just so, I suppose. I admit, now that I have one of my own, I understand the appeal of such a partnership.
So Ryland is still with you?
Of course. He's surprisingly easy to talk to, and an excellent strategist.
That's the opposite of reassuring.
It's been months since I awakened, and you still don't trust me.
You raised an army. I'm betting you raise one still.
An army led by my champion, just as you have.
And what do you plan to do with your champion and your army?
Guard the future, and my freedom. I am not the threat, Aurene. Focus your attention on what is coming, not on me.
Frigid Lizard is scared.
Of us?
Not likely. And knowing what it is won't change the fact that they're playing you like a fiddle.
You would know.
I didn't trust you before, and I sure as hell don't trust you now. Give me one good reason not to kill you.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but the ice dragon stuck this thing on me. Apparently, I'm its spokeschar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Jormag needs to talk with us, they'll find a way to do it, with or without you. Try again.
I know Ryland better than anyone. Better than you, far better than Brimstone. I can tell you what he's likely to do.
Recent events suggest otherwise. Last chance.
My sparkling wit. You'd miss me.
I already miss you. I've missed you for months. The mentor who taught me half of all I know. That Char I mourn. Not you. You, I just pity. What happened to you, Bangar? Were you always like this? Was I just blind to it?
Like what? Blind to what?
The hate. The sociopathy. Flames, you murdered Almora!
She wanted to stop me.
She told you the truth. Time was you expected that. From me, at least.
Everything I did for the Char.
Yeah. You keep telling yourself that, while I clean up your mess. So, Jormag can speak to us through you.
That seems to be the idea.
Does that cut both ways? Say we want to talk to Jormag. We just say whatever it is to you and Jormag hears it?
You're assuming it gave me an instruction manual. I have no flaming idea.
Let's try it. Jormag, Elder Dragon of Ice and Persuasion. I request an audience. I am Crecia Stoneglow, Imperator of the Blood Legion. Will you parley? So it's a one-way thing.
I'm the voice of Jormag, not the ears of Jormag. Or maybe it just doesn't care what you have to say.
Jormag, we need to...
I've been waiting for you. I can be patient, Aurene. But I hope you'll be quicker to act in the days ahead.
Primordus.
His hunger will grow as he stirs. Destruction is not far off. You and your champion have already seen signs.
You knew this would happen, but you still chose to impose your waking and Primordus's on the world.
And you chose not to intervene. Despite your power and potential, you left it to mortals.
It's their world as much as mine. There's nothing to be gained, and...
Oh, little sister. How wrong you are. Careful you don't learn the lesson too late.
So then you kill him.
That time will come, but not yet. My twin will awake, and he will set the world ablaze. Look to that world, Aurene. Very soon you will have to make a choice, if you're to have any chance of saving it.